Hi everyone, welcome to my Friday Q&A. I hope you're all having an awesome Friday and I hope you're all looking forward to having an awesome weekend. Sorry I'm a tad late, I'm always getting told off in the office being late, so yeah, apologies. But yeah, I'll wait for a few of you to join and we'll get into this Q&A. So today I thought, I missed my live yesterday, I thought I'd come on and do a Q&A. I thought it'd be really cool to give away some stuff, so I'm picking I've picked a load of questions, some really good questions by the way, I appreciate it, some really cool questions. So I'll be running through all the questions and I will be picking 3 of the best ones I think deserve to get a free bottle. So after the live I will come on, message you directly and get your details and I will send out the bottle to you. So I will wait for you to join. I've seen a load of comments. Hi Kelly, hope you're well. Cheryl, I'm so sorry, you're always late. I am so sorry. I don't mean it. I do not mean it at all. Nick has had a moan before about me being late to like gym and stuff. But yeah, sorry I'm late. Probably giving stuff away. I'm gonna make up for it. So Katie, hi. Neil, hi. So yeah, I will jump straight into it. I feel like we've done a Q&A before with Nick and Rob. That was a few months. That was the last time he was up. Obviously, he's been up this week. He went back yesterday. Awesome to have Rob up as always. And me and Nick have noticed he is loving the lives. He's really loving the lives. Actually, it's quite funny. I wouldn't be surprised if he has his own series very soon. So we'll try to persuade him for that. Maybe he does it. Maybe he doesn't. But yeah, I'll jump straight into it. A lot of people on this Friday. Me and Amber, funnily enough, used to do our lives on a Friday afternoon. So it's good to be back on the Friday. So yeah, I'll jump straight into it. So like I mentioned, I have got a load of questions that I've got from either the community post or the Facebook post, and I've got them all in the document in front of me. So if you see them looking down, I'm looking at my laptop screen, and I will be picking 3 of them, and I will be sending out a bottle to 3 lucky winners who have the best questions. Kelly, good comment. I haven't mentioned this to Amber yet, but if this goes well, I will be trying to persuade her to do a Q&A. I think it'd be quite cool. I was reading a few of the questions beforehand to Amber, and Amber's tuning in just to see my answers. So yeah, let's try and get Amber to do a Q&A. So yeah, I will crack on and answer some questions. So we have a question here from Kelly. What made you want to work for Vidrate? I am 18. I was in college just before I saw the opportunity to work for Vidrate. I was doing marketing at college. I really loved the idea of working in a nice environment, a good, fun, young environment. I saw the job for Vidrate, did my research. I'm quite into like sports, health, all that kind of stuff. So this was straight up my street. I came to meet Nick for an interview. Instantly, me and Nick got on, and I loved the vibe of it. It was very new. I was actually, funnily enough, the first employee of Vidrate. So yeah, it was definitely one. As soon as I saw the brand, I looked at them on social medias, the website, and tried the products. Instantly, I was super motivated to get cracking and work for them. And luckily enough, I got the job, and here I am today. Another question here. How has Vidrate impacted your life and health? I've mentioned this before on quite a few lives, but aside from, I really struggled to drink water. Before Vidrate, I knew everyone says drink water, it's really good for you, but I really struggled to. I'd always turn to fizzy drinks, cordials, which obviously are full of artificial flavours and sugars, so they aren't really that good for you, and I really did struggle to drink water. I'd be sat in college or school, wherever it was, and I'd feel really dehydrated, brain fog, I always felt really sluggish, and that ultimately is down to hydration. And when I started working for Vidrate, obviously, I started to learn. Nick told me a lot about how important it is to stay hydrated and have good water intake. So yeah, it's impacted me massively throughout the day. I feel a lot more boosted, and it does help me a lot, and it helps me stay motivated, and it helps get rid of brain fog, which I really struggled with before. So awesome question there. Got a question from Sue. Have you ever had a Vidrate mug? Would be good when drinking them in colder months. I mentioned this question to Nick earlier, and we started laughing, and it's definitely one to keep an eye out for. I have to be careful what I'm going to say, and I'm not going to say anything. Just, I know this will annoy quite a few of you in this live, but yeah, I'm not going to say anything. All I'm going to say is keep an eye out for something coming soon. Look at my grin on my face for that. I can't say anymore. I really do not want us to be the one to give anything away. A really good question here. If you could create any Vidrate product, what would it be? Before, I think I've been asked this question, and I think it changes all the time for me. But one at the moment, I was watching one of Nick's lives, and he mentioned, did mention a stronger boost. I love my boost. I miss boost. I miss drinking it. It is back very soon. But on the idea of more caffeine, the same amount of caffeine, I would love a boost that has a bit more caffeine. Usually I turn to teas and coffees and energy drinks, but I'd rather drink it in water form, so a bit more of a boost would be amazing. I think a cherry flavour would be amazing. I did mention I'm always bouncing flavours off Nick, ones I'd like to see, and cherry's a really cool one, blue raspberry. So yeah, definitely it's worth us all nagging Nick on his Sunday live to get a bigger boost. I know there's quite a few people in here. I can see MJ, I think sometimes you turn to energy drinks and stuff, so maybe you'd agree with me that it would be awesome to see one with a bit more caffeine, a bit more of a boost. So awesome question there. We've got a question here. Which one of the Vidrate moderators is your favourite? I think I would make some enemies if I answered this question, so I'm going to say you're all amazing. The moderators are all awesome. The amount you do in the community, the amount you do for us in general on lives and stuff like that is amazing, and we are so grateful for it. So awesome question there. That was from Steve. So I don't know if I'm sorry, Steve, you're asking if you're fishing for me to say you, but I can't do that. I can't be biased. I've got to say you all. You are all such legends. Let's move on. What's the best thing about working for Vidrate? This is a really good question. Thank you. This is from Davina. The best thing about working for Vidrate. So this is actually my first actual proper job. I've done little part-time jobs, but this is my first ever full-time job. And I think the environment that we work in is very supportive. Nick is always including us, this is something I really love about Vidrate. Nick is always including us in big conversations that if you were at other brands, maybe you wouldn't get involved in these conversations. He asks for our opinion on everything. And it's just a very, very, very fun environment to work in. And genuinely, I feel everyone feels really equal. And it's awesome. Like Rob comes up. I've probably seen Rob only a handful of times. And Nick and Rob, the brand that they're making and the atmosphere that they make is awesome. It's such a positive one to be involved in. Me and Amber, you all know Amber. Me and Amber are digital marketing apprentices. So we are learning on the job, learning everything, and the amount that Nick has sort of told me and Amber, and we've learned in this short period of time. I've only been here around 9 months. I think Amber's on 7 months now. The amount we've learned is amazing, and obviously a big shout out, I think Amber will agree, a big shout out to Nick and Rob for this opportunity, and it's been amazing. So awesome question there, Davina. Got one here saying, has anyone added sachets to foods? If so, how successful is it? This is a question from Mel. Awesome question, Mel. Personally for me, I love my porridge every morning. And I have in the past, I still do it now, I did it this morning. I love mixing Vidrate sachets into my porridge. Some of you might think it's a little bit strange, but I think it's awesome for adding a little bit of flavour. Personally for me, the mixed berry in porridge and strawberry and lime is awesome. A lot of you may be a bit at first like maybe not, but for me it's delicious. It's definitely worth saying. Amber is a big fan of making Vidrate smoothies, adding sachets in there, blending it up, and they do taste delicious. A few months ago, actually, funnily enough, we actually did Vidrate smoothies, me, Nick, and Amber. I think Ryan even tasted them, and they were delicious. That recipe is out there somewhere, so maybe it's worth me and Amber doing a little post and letting you guys know about it. MJ there saying, oh, I'm going to try the porridge thing. Definitely do, MJ, it's delicious. I'll have a little catch up on comments where I haven't really looked at them in a while. you are also lucky to work at Vidrate. Nick's going to love this. A bit of an ego boost. A bit of an ego boost for Nick and Rob. I think you should try to bring out a tea range. Ooh, I would love a mint tea. That is awesome. What an amazing idea. And one of the questions, funnily enough, the next question is where do you get your inspiration to create new flavours? Awesome question again. It all comes down to you, the Vidrate community, everyone that we talk to. Nick is always taking suggestions, and I think pretty much the orange and peach is a prime example. That came from a live stream. Nick was on a live stream talking to you guys, and it was literally a customer mentioned orange and another one mentioned peach, and that was it. We just started trialing it, mixing it, and orange and peach obviously the final one. We all miss orange and peach. So yeah, it comes down to everything. We take feedback from all social media platforms, all channels. So yeah, it's definitely worth leaving suggestions in the comments, because you never know when it's going to come around to us making that product and trialing it. So yeah, Nick is always looking to trial new products, new flavours, see what works, see what doesn't. So there's not a flavour that we will not try, if not we haven't tried already. That's an awesome question. A few comments here. Me and Kelly don't. We are stocked up on orange and peach. I am so jealous of you two. MJ mentioned there about her stash. I think it's heartbreaking. Obviously, we did the Harry Jug competition. How awesome was that little competition, actually? That was hilarious. That was Amber's idea. So shout out to Amber for that. The fill in the bottle, it got really intense. You could see, I rewatched live and I was like, my hand was shaking, like it was crazy. It was really nerve wracking, actually. I was like, a lot of anxiety. But yeah, that was an awesome challenge. And obviously the winner and the loser won some orange and peach sachets, which I am very jealous of. A few of them were pinched out of Nick's private stock, so me and Rob did swing telling that the last second, actually, before I was like, yeah, by the way, we're getting these out of your personal stash. So I think Nick is very low as well, but I'm all out. I haven't had an orange and peach in ages, which is really sad because it was my favourite, but it's been subbed out by coconut, and I'm mixing a lot of coconut with different flavours. It's worth saying the pina colada, everyone's calling it in the community. It's such an awesome mix. So yeah, I'm drinking a lot of coconut at the moment. Question here from Neil. I can see Neil is watching. Awesome question, this, Neil. On which month will the 2 millionth sachet be sold? This is a question I had to swing by Nick to see what he thought, and I think he was along the same thought, along the same thought as me, that I think the 2 millionth sachet will sell out in it will sell out, I say, in around December. Obviously we're gonna have a lot of orders around like Black Friday, some big discounts coming, so keep an eye out. But yeah, definitely. Neil saying there, kindly enough, I'll post one out to you. Neil, you keep hold of them. I think I think they are limited. They are limited edition. I can't ask you to send me one out. But thank you so much. So yeah, awesome question there, Neil. Yeah, I say December for the 2 millionth sachet, which is crazy to think, because we hit the millionth not too long ago. So it's crazy to hear, to just even think about that, the 2 million sachets, and that's going to be before the end of the year, I say. So that is an awesome question. Got one here saying, a quite current one from MJ. How did Nick and Rob decide on the charity? It's an amazing cause. So flashback a few months ago, Nick came to, on a live, it came to me and Amber, and he said, we want to collaborate with a charity. It's always been on Nick and Rob's mind. They always wanted to collaborate with a charity, and a few months ago we got given the task, even asked a few of you guys did a bit of research as well, into what charities potentially we could sort of collaborate with and get some donating going. But yeah, Amber came across this charity, awesome cause, Sandams, and it was straight away Nick and Rob both agreed that that is the one for Vidrate. So we have recently collaborated with them. It's definitely worth checking. I think if Amber's in the live, I'd appreciate if she could put the link so they could read about it. An email went out explaining everything about it. But currently there is a landing page on our website for the it's a bottle. Nick and I've got one here actually. I'll actually show you. So it is an 8-pack campaign, an 8-pack deal with this bottle. This bottle was a mistake from our supplier, and Nick asked the supplier what is going to happen to these bottles when we send them back, and it was that they were going to be incinerated and destroyed. If you ask Nick and Rob, the one thing that they hate the most is single-use plastic, so this went against everything that we stand for as a brand. So Nick carried on, and we said we keep them and we'll do something with them. And we thought that the thank you, Kelly, for linking that, legend. Thank you so much. So yeah, the 8-pack. So you can pick 4. So it's an 8-pack. You can pick 4 and 4 of your favourites. Loads of awesome mixes there that you can all mix together and bundle together, and you get this bottle. So this bottle, like I mentioned, was going to go to be incinerated, and it goes against everything that we stand for as a brand. So we thought the best thing we could do is sort of make an example of it, and we can run this as our first part of the charity collection. The charity collection in which holds this offer. 15% of all sales of that of every single product on that page goes towards the charity and goes towards the process of building our own sandam, which would be awesome. The Vidrate sandam, how it's got a ring to it, hasn't it? Everyone would love to see that, and it's definitely a big goal of Nick and Rob's after launching this. So I think we will definitely keep you updated. More products will be added. So thank you to the people who have pinned it. I think, yeah, Kelly, your link is pinned. Thank you so much for linking that. So it's definitely worth going over, reading a bit about the collaboration, and we are so excited. So awesome question there. Thank you for who asked that. What is the next flavour going to be? I tell you what, this one is definitely to catch me out. This was a question from Jacqueline. So unfortunately, I cannot disclose what the new flavour is going to be. All I'm going to say is keep an eye out. I think after this, people are going to ask Nick on the live, so I'm going to have to talk with Nick. Do not let anything slip. We can't. We love keeping it a secret, and I think every flavour is definitely worth the wait. So it's definitely worth the wait. I wouldn't want to tell everyone what it is on a little Q&A. So yeah, I think we'll wait, we'll hold out, and we'll let you know in time. MJ. You could tell us, Ollie, Nick ain't that scary. It's not that. I think it's more me. I think I'm constantly telling Nick, please don't let it slip. I prefer to draw it out and actually tell you guys a bit of a surprise. It's definitely, it's cool. Has to be Christmas based. Good suggestion there, Neil. I am not saying anything. So yeah, I hope I'm saying this right. This was the next question. Amber and Nick were creasing at this. I did say it wrong. Do you plan to do any botanical flavours or different vitamins or health benefits? So yeah, I did struggle earlier to say botanical. I did struggle. Amber and Nick probably still laughing about it now. But yeah, awesome question. I will say that Nick is always thinking about the next product that he can release and make. I think personally for him, he'd like to, which I saw a question, I didn't add on to his sheet, but there was a question, around adding more vitamins to a sachet, which is an awesome question again. But yeah, it links in with this one that Nick is always looking to make new products. And I think one that I personally would really love to see is one that has a bit of an all-rounder. You see these little, you see like the full, got loads of vitamins, electrolytes. I think we could definitely do that. So it's definitely worth asking Nick. He's always looking at them, always looking at new flavours. So it's definitely worth keeping an eye out, and it's definitely worth asking Nick what flavours to do it in, because I think he's yet to decide about that. I think he's closely looking at what he can add into the product, but he hasn't really looked at flavours. So that is the end of this Q&A. I think I have done every single question. It's been awesome questions there. I will do these more often. Just a bit of a spur of the moment. I thought, what haven't I done in a while? And it's Q&A. A lot of new people liking the Facebook page, and a lot of new people are coming onto the live. So it's definitely, you see me week in and week out, but it's a perfect chance for you to get to know me better, ask me what questions. And I've really enjoyed doing these Q&As. I did mention earlier about Amber doing one. I think it'd be cool for Amber to do one, even one individually with Rob and Nick. So yeah, they are perfect for just perfect for getting to know me a little bit better. Like I did say on my post, I will be giving away 3 bottles. I've just having a look and I've picked 3 winners that I'm going to send 3 bottles out to. I'll pop you a message after this live, and I will get them sent out for you. If you have enjoyed this live, be sure to let me know, and I will do another one very soon. They've been very cool. It's worth giving a quick mention that there is now the winter collection on the Vidrate website. So if you head onto the website, you can click the top bit on the nav, and you can click through, and you can see the winter collection. And it's definitely worth mentioning that some things will be getting added very soon to that. So yeah, I'll get through and I'll mention who the winners are for the 3 bottles. I think one of them is definitely Kelly. Kelly, I will be sending you out a bottle for your question, how has drinking Vidrate impacted your health-life? Awesome question there. Got Neil as well. Neil, I thought your question about the 2 millionth sachet, it was an awesome one, so you'll be getting a bottle sent out to you. Dorota, Daniel, where do you get your inspiration to create new flavours? So you are the 3 lucky winners of my of the 3 bottles. I will be sending them out in today's post, so keep an eye out for them bottles. Obviously, let me know when you receive them. But yeah, thank you to everyone who did leave a question. Unfortunately, I can't send out everyone a bottle. Obviously, if I could, I would, definitely. But yeah, I'd like to say a big thank you, and fingers crossed if they've ambered us one. Thank you for... It's definitely worth me saying it's enter Amber's, and you could be in with a chance of winning whatever she do hers on. So yeah, thank you for all joining my Friday live. Nice being back on a Friday. I haven't done a Friday live in ages, so it feels good to be back. You obviously will see Nick on Sunday for his live, so anything that I've sort of mentioned is definitely worth pestering Nick. I will be warning him, do not let anything slip about new flavours and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you all for joining. I hope you all have an awesome rest of your Friday, and I hope you all have an awesome weekend. Thanks, guys.